just striving to be whatever the team needs.
Can you talk a little bit about your film study and how you use what you watch during the week?
Yeah, I think it's extremely valuable.
Yeah, I think, starting on early in the week, kind of on a Sunday or Monday when we come in after our Saturday game, the first thing I like to look for is just tendencies, honestly. It's kind of like a wide view of what they do as a defense, so studying coverages and everything like that, not getting too specific into player personnel, but later on in the week, that's when we'll kind of get into that, watch technique, and see how guys play, whether they're hard press, soft press, eyes in the backfield and stuff like that, see how disciplined they are. So use that on Saturdays to our advantage.
Emeka, you played with a lot of great receivers at Ohio State. Marvin Harrison Jr., Garrett Wilson, JSN, Chris Olave, and Jeremiah Smith is still there. What do you take from each of those guys to help improve your game going into the NFL?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's hard not to learn from those guys. Just being in the room all the time with them. I think I was roommates with Marvin for over a year. We did absolutely everything together. So he's one of my closest friends. But I can't remember a single day that we weren't at the facility getting in extra work, whether it was film study or catching on the judge machine or running extra routes. So we spent a lot of time together. We always challenge each other. We have a very competitive dynamic. So we're always pushing each other and competing in everything we do, whether it's football, video games, bowling, whatever the case may be. So the whole room was kind of like that, with just that competitive nature. So we were always pushing each other. There was really not areas in my game where I didn't learn from them.
You talked about film study of opponents. What's an example of a time where you film studied yourself and you found something that you were able to fix on the field?
Film study of myself?
Yeah, like just criticizing yourself and working on yourself.
Yeah, I think, whenever I do watch myself, I'm my own hardest critic. I think part of the reason that I've excelled at Ohio State is because Coach Hartline and I share a very similar mindset. We're perfectionists to the nth degree, so I think that every time we watch film, I never tell myself, good job in my head. So I'm always critiquing myself, whether it's run blocking, route running, my splits before the play, just making sure I'm playing with the DB mentally. So it's all a game for me. It's all an art, and I love learning the art of receiver.
Have you met with the Steelers informally or formally?
I've met with the Steelers formally.
Can you talk about your one season in Chip Kelly's offense and kind of what makes him a good coach and what makes his system so productive?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, it was a great hire. I think that, Coach Kelly and Coach Day's relationship prior was really key for us, because Coach Day needed someone he fully trusted to be able to take the job. And Coach Kelly was the perfect fit. I think playing for him, I can see why some of his offenses in the past were so successful. He's probably one of the smartest football minds I've ever had the pleasure to meet and be coached under. So just everything he did from a weekly standpoint to be able to ensure us victory on Saturday was really why he's so great. You said quarterback? Oh man, that's a hard question for me. There's so many great quarterbacks in the league right now. Top three. Obviously you say Patrick Mahomes just because he's doing it at a level where Brady did it once, so he's trying to chase him, which is really cool. I think I'm a huge Seahawks fan. So growing up my entire life, Russell Wilson was kind of our guy. So he's awesome. And then another one, maybe Josh Allen, MVP. He's doing everything the right way right now.
Have you met formally with the Cowboys?
One more time. Yeah, he has he has a wealth of football knowledge. That just comes when you have so much experience and you played the game at such a high level. Wide receiver one for the Miami Dolphins. So I have full confidence in him. He's one of my close friends now that I've left, and just everything that he was able to teach me, I just know he's going to be able to pass on to the rest of the players at Ohio State. So there's really no concern for me from an offensive play calling standpoint.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.